Hello viewers, in my previous video I have explained how to solve this type of linear equation in two variables by elimination method, and in this video I am going to explain cross multiplication method. This is another method by which this type of equations can be solved. Now suppose we are having two equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, where a1 is not 0, a1 is not 0 and b1 is also not 0, and the second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, and here a2 not equals to 0, b2 not equals to 0. So these are two equations and we have to solve it by cross multiplication. To solve this type of equations, first of all you consider the variables. Here variables are x and y, so you write x, you underline it, y underline it, and then for the constant part you write 1. While writing for x, what you will do? Just cover x part. Once you have covered, you have to consider these four constants b1, b2, c1, c2. Just write it b1, b2, c1, c2. Clear? Now while writing for y, you cover this part, and if you cover, you are left with c1, c2 and a1 and a2. Which one to write first? Since you are ending here with c1, c2, here again you write c1, c2, c1, c2 already you have written, you are left with a1, a2. Fine. And while writing for constant, here a1, a2, b1, b2, now already you have seen here it is a1, a2, same thing you write here a1, a2, and here it will be b1, b2. I hope you have understood how to prepare this. Still let me repeat, while writing for x, you cover x. Once you have covered x, you are left with b1, b2, c1, c2, you write here. And remember that these numbers and these numbers will be same. Now while writing for y, you cover this. Once you have covered, you are left with a1, a2, c1 and c2. Already you have written c1, c2 here, so it will be a1, a2. And while writing for the constant, you cover this, you are left with a1, a2, b1, b2. Already you have written a1 and a2 here, so it will be b1, b2. Remember, these two will be same. These two will be same, and first and last will be same. After writing, always check whether they are matching or not. And once you have written like this, simply multiply these two minus these two, these two minus these two, these two minus these two. So what I am going to get now? X divided by b1 c2, b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Okay, now in place of y, c1 a2, c1 a2 minus c2 a1, and for 1 you are going to get a1 b2, a1 b2 minus a2 b1, a2 b1. Once you got this, now consider first and last. From the first and last, from first and last part, what we are going to get? X by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Clear? We have considered this part and this part. Now x equals to, just cross multiply. This one will be here now. It will be b1 c2 minus b2 c1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Clear? This is how you are to find x. And for y, we have to consider last two. So if I consider last two part, from last two parts, y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So if I cross multiply, what I am going to get? Y equals to c1 a2 minus c2 a1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So from first and last we are going to get the value of x, and from second and third we are going to get the value of y. In 3D, first part of question number 1, these are the equations x plus 2y plus 1 equals to 0 and twice x minus 3y minus 12 equals to 0, and we are to solve these two equations by cross multiplication method. Here a1 is how much? a1 equals to 1. Here it is 1x. b1 equals to 2 and C1 equals to 1, and A2 here is 2, B2 here is minus 3, and C2 here is minus 12. Now after writing A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, what we will do, we will write x divided by, and while writing for x cover x, we are left with 2 minus 3, 1 and minus 12. So we will write here 2 minus 3, 1 minus 12. Clear? So while writing for x, you cover x and you have to write the numbers 2 minus 3, 1 minus 12. And this number will be same. So here also you write 1 and minus 12. While writing for y, you cover y. You are left with 1 minus 12 and here 1 and 2. So since already we have written 1 and minus 12, so we are going to write 1 and 2 here. So it will be 1 and 2. And since here it is 1 and 2, here also it will be 1 and 2. And for the other part, you cover this one, it will be 1, 2, and here 2 minus 3. Since already I have written 1 and 2, 1 and 2 already written, so it will be 2 and minus 3, so 2 minus 3. I hope this part is clear. This is very important part. While writing for x, you cover x, then you have to write 2 minus 3, 1 minus 12, 2 minus 3, 1 minus 12. And this number will be same. Since it is 1 minus 12, this also will be 1 minus 12. Now for y, you cover y part, you are left with 1 minus 12 and 1 and 2. Since 1 minus 12 already we have written, we are left with 1 and 2. So I have written 1 and 2. And since 1 and 2 here also it will be same, 1 and 2. Now you cover this part, 1 and 2 already I have written, we are left with 2 and minus 3, 2 and minus 3. Now we have to multiply crosswise like this. That's why it is called cross multiplication method. You have to cross. And what we are going to get, x divided by 2 into 12, 2 into minus 12, minus 1 into minus 3. Clear? This into this, minus 3 into 1 equals to, here y, 1 into 2, 1 into 2, minus 1 into minus 12 equals to 1, 1 into minus 3, 1 into minus 3, minus 2 into 2. Now x divided by, here 2 into minus 12, 2 into minus 12 will be minus 24, minus minus plus 3 1 ja 3 equals to y, 2 1 ja 2, minus minus plus 12 1 ja 12 equals to 1, minus 3 minus 2 2 ja 4. So we are left with x equals to minus 24 plus 3, it will be minus 21 equals to y, 12 plus 2, it will be 14 equals to 1 by minus 7. Clear? Now since this part equals to this, we can combine first and last. So we can write x by minus 21 equals to 1 by minus 7 and y by 14 equals to 1 by minus 7. So if I cross multiply, what I am going to get, x equals to minus 21 by minus 7, minus minus cancels, 3 7 ja 21, so x equals to 3, and here y equals to 14 by minus 7, 14 by minus 7, which is minus 14 by 7, 7 2 ja 14, so it will be minus 2. Therefore x equals to 3 and y equals to minus 2 is the solution of the given equation. Question number 2 of 3D, 1 by x plus 1 by y equals to 7 and 2 by x plus 3 by y equals to 17, where x and y, they are not equals to 0. Here 1 by x plus 1 by y equals to 7 and 2 by x plus 3 by y equal to 17. Since in this format it is difficult to solve the sum, so what we will do, we will replace 1 by x with a and 1 by y with b. So on putting 1 by x equals to a and 1 by y equals to b, what we are going to get from 1? From 1 we will get a plus b equals to 7, which can be written as a plus b minus 7 equals to 0. Clear? Let it be equation number 3. and from equation number 2, from 2a plus 3b equals to 17. Here we have taken 1 by x equals to a. So 2 by x is nothing but 2 into 1 by x, and 1 by x we have considered a, so it is 2a. Clear? Now this can be written as twice a plus 3b minus 17 equals to 0. Let it be equation number 4. So in this equation right hand side is 0, in this equation also right hand side 0, so we can directly start. In these two equations if I consider, here a1 equals to 1, b1 equals to 1 because it is 1a, 1b, and c1 equals to minus 7, a2 equals to 2, b2 equals to 3, and c2 equals to minus 17. Since here variables are a and b, so instead of x we have to write a, and instead of y we have to write b. Okay, now for a, what we have to do? These are the equations, so we cover a part. Since we have covered a part, we are left with 1, 3, 1, 3, and minus 7, minus 17, minus 7, minus 17. And as I told you, this number and this number will be same, so here also you write minus 7, minus 17. While writing b, you can cover this b, or you can cover b1 and b2. Once I have covered, we are left with minus 7, minus 17, and 1 and 2. So already I have written minus 7, minus 17, so we are left with 1 and 2. Since I have written 1 by 2 here, here also it will be 1 by 2. And while writing for the constant part covered c, you are left with 1, 2, 1 and 3. 1 and 2 already I have written, it will be 1 and 3. Once we have written like this, then you cross multiply like this. 1 into minus 17, minus 17, minus 3 into minus 7, it is minus 21. So 1 into minus 17, then minus 3 into minus 7, minus 21, equals to b, 7 into 2, 14, and minus is there, so it will be minus 14. Minus, remember this into this, minus this 2, so minus 17 into 1, it will be minus 17, equals to 1, 3 1 ja 3, minus 2 1 ja 2. Clear? Now a minus 17 minus minus plus 21 equals to b minus 14 minus minus plus 17 equals to 1, 3 minus 2, 1. So you got a equals to 21 minus 17, 4, b 17 minus 14, that will be 3, equals to 1 by 1. After combining first and last part, we got a by 4 equals to 1 by 1, and if I combine second and third part, I am going to get b by 3 equals to 1 by 1. So a equals to, if I cross multiply, 4 1 ja 4, and we are not writing 1, and b equals to 3 1 ja 3. But we have taken 1 by x equals to a and 1 by y equals to b. So instead of a, we can write 1 by x equals to a 4 and 1 by y equals to 3. That means therefore x equals to 1 by 4 and y equals to 1 by 3. That's our answer. Therefore x equals to 1 by 4 and y equals to 1 by 3 is the solution of the given equations. Let me solve question number 3 now. Already I have written the questions. From 1 we can write x by 6 plus y by 15 minus 4 equals to 0. And since 4 means 4 divided by 1. Now if you take the LCM of 6 and 15, you can take LCM of 6 and 15 here. With 2 is not possible. We can try with 3. 3 2 ja 6. 3 5 ja 15. Further not possible. 5 2 ja 10. 10 into 3 30. So LCM will be 30. Since LCM is 30, 30 divided by 6, you got 5. 5 into x, 5x, plus 30 divided by 15, 2. 2 into y, 2y, minus 30 divided by 1, 30. 30 into 4, 120 equals to 0. So we got 5x plus 2y minus 120, and here 13 to 0 will be 0. So this is our equation number 3. Now from 2 x by 3 minus y by 12 minus 19 by 4 equals to 0. Again LCM, if I take LCM of 3, 4 and 12, definitely it will be 12. So directly I am writing 12. 12 divided by 3, 4x. 12 divided by 12, 1, it will be y. 12 divided by 4, 3 into 19, 57 equals to 0. So we got 4x minus y minus 57 equals to 0, equation number 4. So from 3 and 4 we can write the values of a1, b1, c1. So here a1 will be 5, b1 will be equals to 2, and c1 equals to minus 120, and a2 will be 4, b2 will be minus 1, and c2 will be minus 57. Clear? Now we are to find the value of x and y. For this we are going to write x divided by equals to y divided by equals to 1. Now while writing for x, cover this part. You can cover this 5x and 4x, and if you want you can cover this part. Once we have covered, we are left with this, that is 2 minus 1 minus 120 minus 57. Clear? While writing for y, you have to cover b1, and while writing for the constant, you have to cover c1. But my suggestion is, while writing for x, you cover a, you got 2 minus 1 minus 120 minus 57, and this one you write here again, minus 120 minus 57. Then you cover b. Once we have covered b, we are left with these numbers. Already I have written this, so we are left with 5 and 4. And while writing for the constant part, again we can write this 5 and 4 here. While writing for the constant part, you cover this one. Here we are left with 5, 4, 2 and minus 1. 5 by 4 already I have written, so we are left with 2 and minus 1. You write 2 minus 1. Now cross it, this and this, this and this. This step is very important, because if something is wrong in this step, definitely the other steps also will be wrong. Now we can write x divided by 2 into minus 57, 2 into minus 57 minus 1 into minus 120. Just multiply these two, equals to y, 4 into minus 120 minus 5 into minus 57 equals to 1. 5 into minus 1, 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into 2. Here 2 into minus 57 will be minus 114, minus minus plus, plus minus minus 120. Here 4 into 120 it will be minus 480, minus minus plus 5 into 57 it will be 285, 5 into minus 1 it will be minus 5, and 4 into 2 it will be 8. Now x, both are negative, so we have to add. So 114 plus 120 it will be 234 minus 234 equals to, here one is plus another is minus, so y, 10 minus 5, 5, from 8 it will become 7, 17 minus 8 is 9, and here 3 minus 2, 1, it will be minus 195 equals to 1, 5 and 8 it will be minus 13. So if I combine first and last, we got, so we can write x by minus 234 equals to 1 by minus 13, and y by minus 195 equals to 1 by minus 13. So group first one and last one, and second one and last one. So here x equals to minus 234 by minus 13, minus minus cancels, 13 ones are 13, you are left with 104, 8, 13 are 108. And here y equals to minus 195 by minus 13, minus minus cancel, 13 ones are 13, 65, 5 13 are 65. Therefore, what will be the answer? Therefore, x equals to 18 and y equals to 15 is the solution of the given equations. We do the first part of question number 4, and here also we have to use cross multiplication method, and these are the equations. Now how to solve this one? here these are the equations, and since right hand side is not 0, what we'll do? We will try to make right hand side 0 in the first step. So from 1 we can write ax plus by minus a square equals to 0, and from 2 we can write bx minus ay minus ab equals to 0. Clear? Let it be equation number 3 and equation number 4. Now here a1 equals to a, b1 equals to b, and c1 equals to minus a square, a2 equals to b, b2 equals to minus a, and c2 equals to minus ab. Once we have written like this, now we have to write x divided by equals to y divided by equals to 1 divided by. Clear? Now while writing for x, we have to cover a, we know already, so it will be b minus a square minus ab. So once we have written, here also we should write minus a square minus ab. Now while writing for y, you have to cover b part. So minus a square minus ab, a and b. So minus a square minus ab already I have written. Since this part is written, we are left with a and b. We'll write here ab. Here also it will be ab. And while writing for the constant part, you cover AB already I have written, so we are left with B and minus A. So here you write B and minus A. Clear? And always check whether you are getting these two same, and first and last same or not. It must be same. Next step what we'll do, we'll just cross multiply these two, this part and this part. Now we'll write x divided by B and minus AB. If I multiply, I am going to get A B square. B and minus AB. If I multiply, I will get minus AB square minus this into this. Minus plus A into A square. It will be A cube equals to Y. B and minus A square. It will be minus A square B minus, and here A and AB. It will be minus A square B equals to here 1, a into minus a square minus b into b, it will be b square. Clear? Next step, you write x divided by, from here I can take minus a common, so I am left with b square plus a square. Just see here. Now from these two, I can take minus a common. We are left with b square plus a square. Just see, plus minus a b square plus minus a into a square a cube. From here, it will be y minus a square b minus a square b minus plus a square b equals to, from here also I can take minus 1 common. We are left with a square plus b square. Okay, so x divided by minus a b square plus a square equals to y. Since here both the terms are same, you keep as it is, minus a square b plus a square b, and here it will be 1 divided by minus 1 a square plus b square. So combining first and last, we can write x divided by minus a b square plus a square equals to 1 by minus 1 a square plus b square, and for y part we can write y divided by minus a square b plus a square b equals to 1 by minus 1 a square plus b square. Okay, now from this part we can write x equals to minus a, this b square plus a square, I can write a square plus b square because both are same, divided by minus 1 a square plus b square. These two can be cancelled, minus also can be cancelled. We are left with a. Therefore x equals to a. And from this part, y equals to minus a square b plus a square b divided by minus 1 a square plus b square. And as these two terms are same with opposite sign, it will be 0. And since this part is 0, 0 by something is 0. Therefore we got, x equals to a and y equals to 0 is the solution of the given equations. So rest of the sums of number 4 you can try yourself. Let me do first part of question number 5. 6x minus 5y minus 16 equals to 0, 7x minus 13y plus 10 equals to 0, and we have to solve by cross multiplication method. Here a1 will be 6, b1 will be minus 5, and c1 will be minus 16, a2 will be 7, b2 will be minus 13, and c2 will be 10. Clear? So we got a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2. What we have to write? X divided by equals to y divided by equals to 1. Now we know already while writing for x we have to cover a part. We are left with minus 5, minus 13, minus 16 and 10, and this number will be same. Here also you write minus 16 and 10. Now while writing for y you cover b part, and if I cover we are left with minus 16, 10 and 6, 7. Minus 16, 10 already I have written, so we are left with 6 and 7. This is 6, 7. This also will be 6, 7. So we are left with minus 5, minus 13, minus 5, minus 13. In the next part we have to cross multiply. For cross multiplying we just give these symbols so that you can understand which numbers are to be multiplied. So x divided by minus 5 into 10, minus 5 into 10 you will just write minus 5 into 10 minus minus 16 into minus 13 equals to y minus 16 into 7 minus 6 into 10 equals to 1, 6 into minus 13 minus 7 into minus 5. Now minus 5 into 10 minus 50, minus minus plus, plus minus minus, 16 into 13 it will be 208, minus 16 into 7 minus 112, minus 6 into 10 60, 6 into minus 13 it will be minus 78, minus minus plus, 5 7 are 35. So if I simplify I am going to get here minus 258 equals to y divided by, from here 2, 6 plus 1 7, 100 minus 172, and here 1, 8 minus 5 3, 7 minus 3 4, minus 43. If I combine first and last part equals to 1 by minus 43, and from second and third part y by minus 172 equals to 1 by minus 43. So x equals to minus 258 by minus 43, and y equals to minus 172 divided by minus 43. Now here minus minus can be cancelled. So if I divide 258 by 43, 3 6 is 18, 1, 4 6 is 24 plus 1 25, and here y will be equals to 3 4 is 12, 1, 4 4 is 16, 1 17. That means x equal to 6 and y equals to 4 is the solution. Therefore x equals to 6, y equals to 4 is the solution of the given equations. In question number 6, we are having 57 by x plus y plus 6 by x minus y equals to 5, and 38 by x plus y plus 21 by x minus y equals to 9. Let it be equation number 1 and equation number 2. And in this format it is difficult to solve. So what we will do, we will replace 1 by x plus y with, suppose say u, and 1 by x minus y with v. So on putting 1 by x plus y equals to u and 1 by x minus y equals to v, from 1 we are going to get, from 1 57u plus 6v equals to 5, which can be written as 57u plus 6v minus 5 equals to 0. Let it be equation number 3. And from equation number 2 we are replacing 1 by x plus y with u. So I am going to get 38u plus 21v equals to 9. So 38u plus 21v minus 9 equals to 0. Let it be equation number 4. So we got these two equations now. So here a1 will be 57, b1 will be B1 will be 6 and C1 will be minus 5. So this is A1, B1, C1, and A2 will be 38, B2 will be 21, and C2 will be minus 9. So once we have written like this, we can write U by equals to V by equals to 1 by. Okay, so U divided by. Now while writing for U, we have to cover this part. So we are left with 6, 21, minus 5, minus 9. And this one we have to repeat here. So it will be minus 5, minus 9. While writing for V, we have to cover this part. So out of these two, already we have written minus 5, minus 9. So we are left with 57 and 57, 38. We have to write it here also, 57, 38. And while writing for the constant part, we have to cover C. So 57, 38, 6, 21. Already we have written 57, 38. So here it will be 6, 21. Now we have to give this mark and we have to multiply. I hope this much is clear because it is just like previous sum. So now if I multiply 6 into minus 9, we got minus 54 minus 21 into minus 5, minus 105. V 5 into 38, it will be minus 190 because minus is there. Minus 9 into 57, minus 513. 57 into 21, 1197. Minus 38 into 6, 228. Clear? So U minus 54 minus plus 105, V minus 190 minus plus 513 equals to 1 by, just subtract, you will get 969. So U by 51, V by 323, 1 by 969, just you have to subtract. Okay, so by combining first and last, we are going to get U by 51 equal to 1 by 969. So U equal to 51 by 969. If I cancel, I am going to get 1 by 19. That means U is 1 by 19 and V equals to, if I combine these two, I am going to get V equals to 323 by 969. If I cancel, I am going to get 1 by 3. So we got the value of U and V, and now we have to find the value of X and Y. Now we got U is 1 by 19 and we know U is 1 by X plus Y. So X plus Y will be 19. So we can write X plus Y minus 19 equals to 0. And here V is 1 by 3. V, it was X minus Y, 1 by X minus Y equals to 1 by 3. That means X minus Y is 3 and X minus Y minus 3 equals to 0. So these are the equations. So here we can write A1 equals to 1, B1 equals to also 1, and C1 equals to minus 19, and A2 equals to 1, B2 equals to minus 1, and C2 equals to minus 3. Once we have written A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, we can write X. Now here we have to write, cover A part, we are left with 1, minus 19, minus 3, and this will be same. So minus 19, minus 3. While writing for Y part, cover B, we are left with this and this. Minus 19, minus 3 we have written, it will be 1, 1. This same thing we have to write here. And while writing for the constant part, cover C. Already I have written 1 and 1, we are left with 1 and minus 1. Now give this symbol, because we have to multiply these two now. Here we got X divided by 1 into minus 3, minus 1 minus 19, it will be 19 minus plus, it will be 19. Y, 1 into minus 19, it will be minus 19, minus this into this, minus 3, equals to 1. 1 into minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 into 1, 1. Clear? 1 into minus 3, 1 into 19, 19 into 1, minus 3 into 1, 1 into minus 1, 1 into 1. In this way we got these values. So we got X divided by minus 22, Y, here it will be minus plus. So minus 19 plus 3, it will be minus 16 equals to 1 by minus 2. So if I combine first and last, so X by minus 22 equals to 1 by minus 2 and Y by minus 16 equals to 1 by minus 2. So X equals to minus 22 by minus 2, it will be 11, and y equals to minus 16 by minus 2, y equals to 8. Therefore, x equals to 11 and y equals to 8 is the solution of the given equations. Already we have done question number 6. Question number 7 you can try yourself, and that's all for today. In the next video I am going to show sums of 3e. Till then, bye bye, take care and wait for the next video.